Welcome to my channel Living Linux. I'm following GamingOnLinux on BlueSky, and I saw the post that the open source RTS game Warzone 2100 has a new version. And since it is open source, I was wondering if I can play it on RISC-V. So I'm currently running on my MUSE Pro with the RISC-V SpacemiT K1 CPU. And you can see I'm running Bianbu 3.01, that's based on Ubuntu, and kernel version 6.6.63. So if you go to the website of Warzone 2100, you can see that you can also download the game, but I think they only have the files for x86, 64-bit. But as you can see, you can also get the source and build it yourself. Now, luckily for me, I didn't need to do that because you can also, if you're on an Ubuntu-based distribution, maybe it's also available on a Debian-based distribution. But anyway, with Ubuntu, you can just install Warzone 2100 and Warzone 2100 Music, and then you should be good to go. Now, with the current state of the graphics driver, so now we're in September 2025, yes, we can use Vulkan, but OpenGL is not really so good. So the first time I started the game, it told me fail to initialize window for backend OpenGL, but it will ask you if you want to reset to Vulkan, and then it started working. And yeah, if you have not downloaded the videos, if you installed from Ubuntu, then you get this pop-up, and well, downloading the videos is not that hard. So if you go to the GitHub page, after you install the game, then usually this directory is already created. And then, well, if it isn't, then you can just create it like this, and then you can download the video files. So you can see that it was released in 1999, and in 2004, IDOS, in collaboration with Pumpkin Studios, they decided to release it as open source. So yeah, it's already quite an old game, and wasn't really developed with, let's just say, a 1080p screen in mind. But yeah, it is possible to play it on RISC-V. So, and if you stretch it to, let's just say, almost 1080p, then you also might get a pop-up, and it will ask you if you want to increase the size to 150%, because otherwise the text will be a little bit smaller, those kind of things. So I did set the terrain quality to normal, because if you set it to high, then yeah, things might be a little bit slow, and sometimes also a bit hard to navigate. And I also turned off the shadows. And here you can see Yeah, so the display scale is now 150%. You can choose between different backends, but since we have a Vulkan driver and it is working, then I guess that's the best option for now. So let's watch the intro. And as you can see, it's quite old, so still 4:3, not 16:9. And a little bit blocky. And I'll put in the chapter timestamps so you can skip to the gameplay if you don't need to see the intro. So yeah, let's do the tutorial. I'm not going to go really deep into the game. And I guess anyone that has played RTS games before, yeah, you probably know the drill. Make sure you are harvesting your resources to invest in your base and start expanding. So it is possible to scroll around with your mouse, but I also noticed that sometimes up does work, but down doesn't seem to be working now. But you can also navigate with your keyboard with the arrow keys. So you can see that the oil pump is working, and if we scroll down a bit, oops, then you can see this little thing here. So with the research facility, you can create more vehicles, and then that will probably also help you with defending your base and probably also attacking the bases of others. Yeah, I guess anyone that has played real-time strategy games before, you probably know the drill. And it's good to see that we can also play an RTS on RISC-V. So this is all for now, and I hope to see you again in my next video.